Is that a good distance?
Okay.
Yes.
Go. Louder.
Welcome to the First Unitarian Universalist Church of Youngstown, Ohio. I'm Ralph Melmer, your worship associate for this morning, and I am joined by Kathleen Hogue, our religious exploration director, and a whole lot of strange-looking people and animals, and some very fine musicians. We extend a special welcome to visitors. Please stop by downstairs for some coffee and conversation after the service. If you would like us to keep in touch, please fill out the yellow connection card and drop it in the offertory plate or at the front office. We look forward to getting to know you. We have a couple of announcements. Children will remain in the service with us today, except for the very young who may need a break. The nursery childcare room is open, staffed by Brianna Williams. Please join us this Tuesday, Christmas Eve, for our special candle lighting service. This service will also feature our newly formed choir, directed by Tim Reardon, one of the very fine musicians.
One correction. We had to cast our nursery person as Mary today, so there is no one in the nursery to take care of the children. That means you all have to stay here and play your parts. I love the Christmas season. I love how our senses are tickled with the fragrant smells of pine and cookies baking, the nightly vision of our city glowing with holiday lights and cheery decorations, the holiday music, lovely holiday music playing most everywhere we go ever since Halloween was over. And what's not to love about dark chocolates in your stocking? For me, the Christmas season is really about reminding ourselves to be the best people that we can be. The Christmas story itself is about a human being who lived as an example to others and was treating the sick people and caring for the poor. He welcomed the stranger and had compassion for the ones in the rest of that the rest of society would turn away, just like Unitarian Universalists do. Whatever it is, whether it's taking an extra minute to talk to the shopkeeper, to smile at a stranger on the street, to leaving an envelope with an extra week's pay for a housekeeper, to volunteering to feed the homeless, this season compels us to reach inside ourselves and pull up all the love and caring and sharing that we can for those who always need it, but maybe especially need it a little more at this time of the year. Of course, the real lesson of Christmas is to be the best people we can regardless of the season. I would like to think that we have the capacity to make the Christmas season last throughout the year. I invite each of you to take just a moment to think about what this holiday season means to you. Now I would like to invite Sasa up for the chalice lighting.
The spirit of love dwells in each of us. May the flame we now light remind us that. Eternal love dwells in our hearts. May the flame remind us that. The spirit life dwells among us as we gather as a faith community. May the lights remind us that. The arc of the universe needs our embodied love and faith to bend toward justice.
Now let's sing our gathering hymn, number 253, O come, all you faithful, and please rise as you are willing and able.
O come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. O come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. O come, let us adore him. O come, let us adore him. O come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Lo, humble shepherds, hasting to his cradle, leaving the flocks in fields, draw near. We too with gladness hither bend our footsteps. O come, let us adore him. O come, let us adore him. O come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing, choirs of angels, sing in exultation. O sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God, oh, glory in the highest. O come, let us adore him. O come, let us adore him. O come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
Now you're invited to look into your order of service and read the covenant together. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. And now you can all greet your neighbors. Now, a very important question before we start. Does every household have a bag? Did every household get a bag when you came in the door? And if you didn't, raise your hand and someone will bring you one. Raise your hand if you didn't get a bag. Okay, we need one over here. Any over here? Back there, in the back. Good. And then some up here, Lindsay, right here, right there, good. Logistics. Not yet, not yet. Go back. There's a grown-up back there that'll tell you when to go up, okay? So go sit back down in your seats. Consider these words by Gretchen Haley, calling all who cannot wait any longer for joy or hope and some good news, even a little. The time has come, the waiting is over. Here in this time, we have an old story to tell, one that has been shared over and over for thousands of years, but still somehow it remains unheard, still radical and risky at a UU church. Breaking through into these days of darkness and cold, division and fear, interrupting the perpetual stories of violence and loss and the feeling of powerlessness. Into the errands and errors of our everyday, Christmas arrives not only to comfort, but to awaken. But for me, and sorry, also to stir up in us a new life, a life of peace and justice and courageous love. It struggles to be born, wondering if we will yet be the ones who make room in our lives and in our world for the refugee, the poor, the plain and messy sweetness of a newborn baby. If we will take the journey to Bethlehem, if we will be changed by the presence of a love that meets us where we are in the fields wherever we lay, and calls us forth into a new journey, a braver and bolder life, believing that it is not too late for strong and gentle people to win, for compassion and truth to have the final say, for the bright light of hope to shine through, even on the darkest night. Come, let us celebrate the good news of Christmas. And let us enter this story together by singing, O Little Town of Bethlehem, number 246 in your hymnal.
O little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie above thy deep and dreamless sleep. The silent stars go by. Yet in thy dark streets shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. For Christ is born of Mary and gathered all above. While mortals sleep, the angels keep their watch of wandering love. O morning stars together proclaim the holy birth. Let praises ring from God, they bring goodwill to all on earth. How silently the wonder is made known, when God imparts to human hearts the gift that is our own. No ear may hear that coming, but in this worldly din, when souls are truly humble, then the dear babe rests within.
A long, long time ago, in a city far, far away from here, there lived an emperor named Caesar Augustus. He ruled over almost the entire world. One day, the emperor called together his advisors and said,
I need more money to fund my armies. Send out soldiers to all the lands. They must tell the people that no matter what, where they are now, they must journey back to the town where they were born, and everyone must sign their name in a big book, then pay me a tax.
Wait a minute. Before we really get going, this seems like the perfect opportunity to interrupt our story and take up this morning's offering. Every week in our church, we take up an offering. We believe that the act of giving is as essential to our spiritual well-being as anything else we do here on Sunday morning. This week, our offering goes to the minister's discretionary fund. The minister's discretionary fund exists so that the minister can respond to requests for financial assistance from individuals, families, or groups in need, both within and outside the congregation. It is also at times used to support UU's ministry. Our church is supported by pledge income from members and friends like you. If you wish to make an offering to us, please indicate on your check or envelope that it is for UUYO. Thank you for your generous spirit. We will now receive the offering that supports the life of Youngstown, the Mahoning Valley, and our wider world. Now let's continue to our story. So following Caesar's decree, all the people of the Roman emperor were required to go to the town where their ancestors had been born to register. Among these people was a couple from Galilee, Mary and Joseph. They were young, they loved each other, and Mary was about to have a baby. Mary and Joseph had to travel a long, long time for many, many days, and they were very tired. They wanted to rest and sleep. When they got to Bethlehem, they tried to find a room to rent for the night, but every place had a sign out front that said, "No vacancy." There was no room for them anywhere. Everyone turned them away and said, "You are not welcome here." Joseph was scared that they'd have no place to sleep. Finally, one innkeeper said,
"I will let you sleep in my old stable out back, but you need to know that the stable is old and not very clean. It is the place my animals stay, the donkey, the cows, and the goats. It smells kind of bad, but you will be safe for the night."
It's you.
In our story, no one had any room. Their hearts were closed. Then one person, the innkeeper, decided to help. He found a way to make some room. This is a story about opening our heart and making room for anyone who needs to be cared for. Please open your bag and take out the heart ornament. Sit down. Okay, everybody got their heart out? Hold the heart in front of your own heart and say the words in your order of service. Do you see those words? Ready? May this heart help me remember that I am like the innkeeper. May this heart help me remember that I can open my heart to others. Now, give your heart to someone to your left or right, and they will give you theirs. back there.
And so it was that while they were there in the stable, Mary gave birth to her son. She wrapped him in a clean cloth and laid him in the manger. Now let us join in singing hymn number 245, Joy to the World.
Joy to the world, the word is come. Let earth with praises ring. Let every heart prepare anew. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the earth and sorrows grow, nor thorns infest the ground. Let righteousness its glory show, as far as love is found, as far as love is found, as far as love is found. Joy knows that sins and sorrows grow, nor thorns infest the ground. Let righteousness its glory show, as far as love is found, as far as love is found, as far as love is found.
Now in this story, and in the same country, there were shepherds living out in the fields, keeping watch over their flock by night. Their flock was made of sheep and cows and goats, and the shepherds took care of them. They kept them together so that they didn't get lost. If one did wander away and get lost, a shepherd would always go and find it. It was very, very dark out there in the field, and very cold sometimes, very dangerous. Shepherds are people who care for other living things. In our story tonight, the shepherds and their dog care for the sheep in the fields. But each one of us is like a shepherd. We need to take great care of each other and make sure that the smallest of us are watched over. We help each other and make sure everyone is taken care of and part of a loving community. We make sure that no one is ignored, and especially that no one is picked on. We help keep each and everyone safe.
In our story, the shepherds and their dogs stay close to their flock, sometimes with a gentle hand guiding them, feeling the softness of their hair and their wool. Please take out the cotton ball lamb ornament out of your bag. Hold it in front of your heart and say the words in your order of service. May this softness help me remember that I am like a shepherd. May this softness help me remember that I need to care for others. Now take your cotton ball lamb and give it to someone who is not part of your family and that you did not arrive with. And they will give you theirs. They will give you theirs. We do this to symbolize the caring we share with one another as our church community and in the world. We do this to symbolize that we always want to be able to help each other and we always want to be found. So find someone and share. Feeling this softness and this care, we will sing the first verse of Angels We Have Heard on High to welcome our first angel.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Now, in this story and in the same country where there were shepherds living out in the fields, behold, an angel stood before them, and the glory of Spirit shone all around. Look around, look surprised. Look around, yeah. The angel said to them,
For behold, I bring you good news of great joy for all people, for a baby is born in the city of Bethlehem, and this will be a sign to you. You will find an ordinary baby sleeping in a manger. He's so poor, he's sleeping out with the animals, but there's great love inside this baby, just as there's great love inside each of you. This baby will grow up and try to show us how to live in peace and how to love each other. He will show us how we can each be saviors for this world.
and suddenly the sky was filled with angels singing beautiful songs and saying, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill among all people."
Let us become part of the sky filled with angels. Go ahead and take the angel out from your bag. With our hearts full and our hearts open, we place our angels in our hand and say the words in your order of service. May this angel help me remember that I am surrounded by love. And may this angel help me remember that, like part of the angel's song, we will sing the second and third verse of Angels We Have Heard on High.
Why these songs of happy cheer? What great brightness did you see? What glad tidings did you hear? Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. See him in a manger laid, whom the angels praise above. Mary, Joseph, lend your aid, while we raise our hearts in love. Gloria in excelsis Deo. In excelsis Deo.
Excuse me.
Now after Jesus was born in Bethlehem, wise people from the east came to Jerusalem, asking, Where is he who has been born? For we have seen his star in the east and have come to pay homage. These three wise people have come from a faraway land that was probably Iran or Iraq or Iran. They have seen a bright star in the sky and had followed it to the stable. We followed the star, they said, because we knew it would lead to a place where all people would be treated kindly, no matter what the land they come from, no matter what they believe, no matter what color their skin might be, no matter what religion they practice, no matter who they love, no matter how they create a family. That kind of place, those kind of people, what we have come to find.
Told you it wouldn't break. Now, please take out and hold your star ornament in front of your heart. With your star, where your feelings and your thoughts meet, we say these words found in the order of service. May the star remind me to let my own light shine. and of the brightness and wisdom that is with me wherever I may go. Now join us in singing We Three Kings of Orient Are, number 259.
We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we traverse afar, field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us through this perfect night. Frankincense to offer have I, incense owns the deity. I prayer and praising all are raising, worship God Most High. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us through this perfect night. Myrrh is mine, its bitter perfume breathes a life of gathering gloom, sorrowing, sighing, bleeding, dying, sealed in stone-cold tomb. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us through this perfect night. Born a babe on Bethlehem's plain, gold I bring to crown him again. Love forever ceasing, never in our hearts to reign. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us through this perfect night.
The wise ones brought gifts with them, gifts of gold and frankincense and myrrh. Once the three wise ones had offered their gifts, there was a loud sound of scurrying animals, all creatures, great and small, drawn by the bright star. The visitors who were farming, they wanted to see the little baby sleeping in the manger, and so Mary welcomed each of them in. Please join in the singing the chorus.
Long ago by a stable in Bethlehem, all the animals huddled outside the ground. They were watching and waiting, never making a sound, till a donkey stepped up to the stable. And he said, "Listen closely and you be the judge. With my heaviest loads back and forth have I trudged. Now I'm all tired out. You can bet I won't budge till you let me come into the stable. Oh, on in. Bring your neighbors, bring your whole family. Oh, on in. come on in. There is room in the stable for everyone. Ba, 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 said the lambs as loud as they dare. It is dark and it's cold and it's scary out there. We will make you a blanket from the coat that we wear if you let us come back to the stable. Oh, come on in. Bring your neighbors, bring your homies, bring your whole family. Oh, come on in. There's no room for this everyone. Then the cow mooed and said, I can't get out yesterday so a baby could lie in my manger of hay. I don't mind that so much, but now I've nowhere to stay, so I want to come back to the stable. Oh, come on in. Bring your friends, bring your neighbors, bring your whole family. Oh, come on in. There is room in the stable for everyone. Said the cat, I've been hunting by night and by day, making sure all the mice do not get in the way. But in case you don't know, it's my house anyway, so I plan to return to the stable. Meow! Oh, come on in. Bring your friends, bring your neighbors, bring your whole family. Oh, come on in. There is room in the stable for everyone. Said the dove, I will sing you a sweet lullaby. I will carry a message of peace when I fly, but I have to rest up before I take to the sky. Oh, come on in. Bring your friends, bring your neighbors, bring your whole family. Oh, come on in. There is room in the stable for everyone. Oh, come on in. There is room in the stable for everyone. Oh, come on in. There is room in the stable for everyone.
And that is what happened on the first Christmas. Jesus was born into the world. A loving family surrounded him. Friends gathered to celebrate him. And others came as well, because they believed there was so much goodness inside all people. And this is the belief we hold right now, in this moment. The blessing of each other, of our births, ears to hear music, eyes to behold light, hands to build true peace on earth, and to hold each other in love, as a baby named Jesus was in a place where love was the most important gift of all. We gather and live in that place too. As we were wrapped up in the light, that love, we lift our hands and our hearts and our voices in song. This is the end of one story and the beginning of another, and another, and another.
And now let us sing hymn number 237, the first Noel.
The first Noel, the angel did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. They looked up and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far, and to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. And by the light of that same star, 3 magi came from country far to seek a king was their intent, and to follow the star wherever it went. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel.
We believe that some stories deserve to live forever because of what they tell us of ourselves and our world. The angels singing an anthem of peace and goodwill deserves to be heard forever because they are the angels in the human heart. The humble shepherds who had ears to hear and hearts to receive a message of joy deserve to live till the end of time. They remind us of our responsibility to make this world into a better place. The 3 wise persons, so faithfully seeking the way of a star, deserve to go in search again, each year as long as years shall be, for they are the story of our quest for what is best in ourselves and in each other, and in our broken, beautiful world. Can we have a hand for all the kiddos? Yeah. Good job. Good job. Okay, now you can start the pastry.